Hi everybody, I'm Pafslash, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, or in the first episode, which was also the last episode, Cat, do you seriously want to go out again? So where were we? Okay, seriously, that cat just doesn't know if she wants to be in here or out there. Holy fuck. Yeah, in the last episode and in the first episode, we bombed it down with the tutorials, and this episode we'll keep it bombing down with the tutorials. So let's talk to this guy, and we'll keep the tutorials going. I want to click on talk to him. Okay. Yeah, we need to modify. No, I don't want to talk to you. We need to modify / trade. Okay, so first thing I want to do is make a quartz. For that, let's make 1 action 1 and 1 HP 1. That'll be good. And can we open a slot for someone? No, I don't think so. No, we can't afford a single slot opening. Alright, it looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install a quartz into your orbment so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Okay, so if you go into the menu, this is the menu by the way. We can save, we can load, we can options, tactics, we have items, we have status, equipment. We're gonna check out the orbment thing. Cat! What the fuck? Jesus Christ, this cat is gonna let's just not pay it. Is something wrong with the background here? I think this looks like a visual glitch. So I think someone should actually patch that. Anyway, let's put the HP 1 orbment on Estelle and the action 1 or quartz on Josh's orbment. It seems like everything is just wrecking trains. The cat is literally darting between the walls here, and there's a visual glitch on the background there. Is that even supposed to be the background for this thing? As I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully someone patches that. Or maybe it's the monitor I'm using. Right, it looks like you've got both recovery and attack arts set up. If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more Pafslash, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebook to find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have you open a new slot. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. This EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots. Shut the fuck up, cat. It would be a good idea to open them all early on. Now I want you to use the Sepith and open up a slot for each of your orbits. Okay, so now we go back into modified trade. We can open a slot. I'm pretty sure that's a visual glitch there. Let's open one for Estelle, and I don't think we can open one for Joshua. See, you managed to open one of your orbit slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular element, you're free to install any type of quartz you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you say test? You can't honestly tell me you forgot about the test again, can you? Did I remind you just this morning? Ah, and now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Oh, poor Estelle. Joshua, help me! Mr. Melder's Freddy. Thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! Well, our training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you learned up to this point. Understood. What? What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering about, is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and even I made you jot down what you read in your bracelet notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine Idios, I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such a wonderful gift as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. Ah, I can already feel the nostalgia. All these horrible days stuck in a classroom starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm starting to wonder if you'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about the positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how's about both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as we both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in the Roland sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let your guard down, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Tear Balm! Monster Guide! What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in here. Now it's pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flows of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. I'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam, so we should make sure we treat it as such. A lot of tutorial-y dialogue. There was something I forgot to mention earlier in this very glitchy orb menu here, is that each quartz we install will actually allow us to learn arts, which you can see down here. Estelle knows Tear and Aqua Bleed, which are both water elementals. Which Tear heals a little bit of HP, and Aqua Bleed is an attack. Joshua, however, he has Clock Up, which increases the speed stat for one party member, and Soul Blur, which is a time elemental attack. And what arts we can use is solely determined by the type of quartz we have installed in the orbments. There is a recovery point set up over there. Let's use it if our HP and EP become low before engaging in any further battles. Yeah, so that is a heal spot, or a heal station. There aren't a whole lot of these in-game, but they're there when you need them. Anyway, let's get into a battle. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. So, yeah, monsters become visible as you approach them, the conditions blah blah blah. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. So, facing each other like this is just gonna be a normal battle. Hint! Battle order. On the left, there is an order which I think that is determined by a character's individual speed stat. Which it goes from the top to the bottom. You can see the order in which characters can move. Now that we're playing Estelle, we can't use arts yet, but let's attack. Yeah, let's attack an enemy. Okay, so blah 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 blah. If you see the blue space, the blue squares is the area we can move within, and the yellow circle is our attack's actual range. So when I choose the enemy with attack, she will automatically move over to the enemy and attack. Now Joshua, I believe, has a little more move, but his range is smaller. But because he has more movement, he makes up for his short range. But Estelle, as you probably noticed earlier, uses staff, and as such, she has a longer range. Now that enemy is outside of our range, so I could just press here to automatically move to the square where the giant yellow arrow is located. But you can also move. However, I don't move too often, as moving actually takes up one entire turn, and you can't do anything more after moving, which is it takes away from the point of moving a little bit. But I guess it works for some things if you really need to strategically position yourself. Anyway, let's attack this guy now that we're within range. I guess Estelle should be within range as well. She is actually outside of range, as you can see by the arrow pointer over the enemy. Anyway, let's have Joshua just finish this. And there we go. After completing a battle, we gain experience and Sepith, which you probably saw is the different elemental crystals which you can use at the Orbital Factory to do things. And we get items. We get drops. That is how battling works in the very simplest of forms. Anyway, here's more enemies. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay. Yeah, so if there are okay, so blah 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 blah. I'm gonna explain this. Some enemies are better at avoiding physical attacks. For those enemies who would like to use arts. So arts work like this. Okay, I'm gonna use Aqua Bleed, which is offensive. And arts can attack any enemy no matter where they are. But using an art will actually take, like, you have to charge it up, and then, as you can see on the battle order bar on the left there, there's a little A next to Estelle's face down there. So that's when she will actually use the art. One more thing, when using an art such like that, you can see, like, if I go into the menu here and highlight Soul Blur, for example, you can see that Joshua's face is above Estelle's face on there. That means that I can see when the art will be used before I cast it, which is quite useful, especially in later battles. Let's try a physical attack with Joshua just to see where that gets us. That gets us nowhere. I was just doing that just to test. These enemies won't attack because they're tutorial. Anyway, let's cast Aqua Bleed, and that will pretty much defeat these. How much? Doesn't these enemies have like 8 HP? Yeah, they do. Anyway, let's see. This Soul Blur. Let's see what that does. And let's try attacking with Estelle. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Anyway, Joshua uses Soul Blur. I believe, yeah, Soul Blur can actually inflict confuse on enemies, which can be helpful. Status effects are really helpful in this one. Anyway, here's an enemy that's a bit behind turn to us, so let's trigger the cutscene. Still, let's try using crafts this time around. These crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage. They're worth a shot. Roger that! Now crafts, they are, in addition to attacking and arts, we have crafts, which are character-specific skills. They consume the CP gauge down there. Okay, so HP and EP will automatically... Actually, no. HP and EP will not automatically refill themselves unless you use an item or a healing thing. CP, however, refills when you take hits or when you deal hits. So, in addition, they are not like arts in that they can be used immediately. Let's use morale. See that morale has a range, and the description says strength plus 20%. It's good. It's good. Come on. Strength up for all allies within range. Now Joshua has dual strike, and oh, fuck, I love this one. I love dual strike. So dual strike is just as the name sounds, strike and strike again, which is quite the good. In fact, I use dual strike all the way up till the final boss. It's really that useful. But anyway, since we got a strength. Okay, so yeah. But Joshua missed there. That's bad. Actually, when I played this game last time, I had a bad habit of having really just no luck with the RNG whatsoever, so I missed all the hits that really counted. It's quite annoying, but let's see if... I hope this run goes better than that. That was me trying to rotate the camera. Here's a chest. Let's open the chest. We found a reviving ball. Now, a funny thing about chests in this game is that we can still check them even though they're open, and let's see what it has to say. The chest is empty, because of you. Nice work, hero. Like, literally every chest in the entire game has a unique phrase, or I think some chests share phrases, but chest phrases are a thing, and I think there's actually a Steam achievement for getting all chest phrases. and some of them are actually ridiculously funny. Oh, what a surprise, another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-crash or an S-break could do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. So we have a super attack, Shindig, which is awesome, I guess. So as you can see for this battle, our CP is at 98. So as soon as I'm gonna attack there, hint, these are actions which allow S-crafts to, so S-crafts. I can explain all this much better than that tutorial, I guess. So we can click that thing, that little red button over on the stealth thing, and that allows us to use this attack, which is pretty awesome. So there's that, and these deal a ton of damage. So there is that. They can be activated through the craft menu, just like that, if you have 100 or more CP. But yeah, there's the really good thing about them is that whenever a character just has more than 100 CP, these attacks can be used no matter what. No matter where in the turn order, you can literally steal a turn. Like now. Okay, I should have clicked that button much earlier, but anyway. Let's use Joshua's. There's that. However, do note that once you press the button for using an S-break, you can't cancel that. Once you press the button, you have to use it. But if you choose it from the craft menu, you can in fact go out and redo all your moves and whatnot. There's another enemy over here by this chest. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Feels like we got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay more close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more millage out of our actions. So there are bonuses which you can see on the battle orders bar on the left screen. Like, look there. These icons indicate the bonuses allotted to the battle order. If a bonus icon appears next to the character's icon, they will receive that bonus. Okay, so we have heal. You can heal 10, like 10 heart means you heal 10% of your HP. Sepith up, etc. means you get more Sepith from hitting an enemy. And there are various effects like critical hits, which is indicated by exclamation mark, attack up or strength up, I guess. So there's that, really useful stuff. I'm wondering, should I target? Nah, let's start by targeting the enemies that are right in front of us. Let's kill them, kill some fools. I can't do dual strike, but yeah, let's just. Oh no, that's not the enemy I was. Oh, okay, I got lucky. I got really lucky right there, actually. I was actually intending on targeting that one, but I guess it just happened. Oh, come on, don't target Estelle. She's getting low. She's getting low. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? I guess we could kill this guy. But actually, if you see there on the battle order, you see the enemy highlighted in red. That's the enemy we'll be attacking. So, yeah, I'll kill this dude. Which I'm... RNG. RNG fails me. All the time. I'm actually gonna use Tear on... I'm gonna have Estelle use Tear on herself. Now, healing moves have generally little a little less casting time than the normal moves, or not normal moves, but all other offensive arts, I guess I should say. So there is that. Let's see now, where is that sucker? Let's take care of this dude. How the fuck can Joshua miss all of this time? This is... What the fuck? The fuck? You want to use Tear on... Joshua can withstand a little bit more. Let's use Aqua Bleed on... Actually, no, let's just kill this monster right in front of us. I think that's the best course of action. Oh no, they're attacking Joshua, that's bad. Let's see, we have 20 CP, that means we can use Dual Strike on this dirty rat. There we go, instantly killing it. The power of Dual Strike. Everyone, do note, Dual Strike is powerful. I'll use an art to finish off this dude. Joshua's almost dead, wow. I guess I'll heal him after this one. I don't think the enemy can reach him from where he is now. Let's move Joshua over here. That seems like a safe range. I guess a little HP heal at least. Yeah, no. Let's use Soul Blur. Let's use Soul Blur. I don't have the patience to go walk over there. And Aqua Bleed. Let's just deal with this guy instead of healing up Joshua. There we go. And Aqua Bleed should take care of it. And I get Sepith up too. That's nice and good. I need to get a hell of a lot of Sepith. And that's that. That's good. That's good. Good. Let's see what's in the chest. Found small box times 2. That's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside this treasure chest. The fact that there's one, but two, it's kind of interesting too. I wonder what's inside. Remember, Estelle, our mission is a search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking outside these boxes doesn't follow our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down there. We can get away with the teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means be my guest. Did you just say the F word, flunking? Yep, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of these boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. If you actually have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Cheryl when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Alright. No, so that's that. Let's check the chest brace over here. By looking inside this chest again, you flunk. Just kidding. The F word. It seems as though we are completely done in here. So, next episode I'll just meet you guys back on the outside here and see what Cheryl has to say. So see you guys then, take care, goodbye, and what the fuck not.